This afternoon we're making some square body lift blocks. So these are for the FJ40 or 40 series Toyota Landcruiser. And I'll show you what the whole kit looks like in a minute. But with the square blocks I have to use my 4-jaw chuck. So I just put them in and snug them down a little bit. Pretty much with these we cut them to size, and then I just have to come in and drill them so they're already, in this case, 2 inches high. And let's see, I get my 2 jaws that I loosen up here, get those out of the way. There we go, we've got a 2-inch tall, 2-inch square block. This is UHMW polyethylene. And I got one more to do here, so let's try that. Pull it out. There we go, got our second block. So these again are 2-inch body lift blocks, and I'll show you what the rest of the kit looks like. Okay, so here's the rest of our kit. So this particular customer wanted a 2-inch body lift, which these are the 2-inch tall blocks. He also wanted new polyurethane body mount bushings, which these are. And then he wanted heavy-duty grade 8 hardware for the mounting bolts. Now the FJ40 or 40 series Toyota Landcruisers, they're a little bit strange as far as the body mounts go. The stock body mounts, I believe, are made out of rubber, and they have a steel plate or washer. It's kind of a square, actually rectangular washer bonded to the bottom rubber cushion of the body mount. This goes below your body mount bracket, and then there's the body mount bracket in the middle here, and then there's this upper cushion, and then your body sits on top of that upper cushion and allows a little bit of flexibility between the body and the frame. So the original bushings have this steel plate with a threaded fastener attached to it, and that's bonded to this lower rubber cushion. So this polyurethane kit has a steel plate with a nut welded on the bottom. Then that fits into a slot in the lower cushion piece like that, keeps it located. This again goes up under your body mount bracket, and then you've got your upper cushion drops on like that. And then normally you would take one of these stock length bolts and you drop that through the floor of the body, through the cushion, through the body mount bracket, and then into that nut on the bottom. So we can get you the replacement polyurethane bushing kit, or in this case we have our body lift blocks. So these give you a 2-inch lift. You put your cushion on top, and then our body lift block goes on top of that. And then this customer wanted grade 8 hardware. You put that in and your body sits up here, but you've got a 2-inch lift from the original height up to here. And that gets to be a little confusing with our kits, because if we're going to supply hardware for your body lift kit, we need to know if you have a polyurethane bushing kit, because then you need one type of hardware. This is 3/8 thread. If you have the original rubber body mounts, you've got metric thread. We have to know if you have polyurethane bushings, we need to supply one type of hardware. If you've got the original rubber bushings, we have to supply metric hardware, but we don't know which type you have unless you tell us. So for instance, this customer is ordering the body lift and the poly bushings. So we can supply him with the proper size grade 8 SAE hardware, imperial hardware. If he were to order the kit without the bushings, we'd have to supply metric hardware. So sometimes people get a little confused by that, but it matters what kind of bushings you have, because the bushings include the nuts. And because the nuts are part of the bushing, we need to know what kind of nut you have. Do you have a an imperial thread nut or do you have a metric threaded nut? This is the earlier FJ40 type of body lift and bushing. As we'll see in another part of the video, we're doing a bushing kit for an FJ42, I believe it is, and that one has all round bushings. So the same series vehicles, there's still 40 series, FJ40, there's various subsets of those, FJ40, there's the BJ40, the 40, the 42, the 45, bunch of different subsets of that. But the later model FJ42 needs all round bushings, and the bushings don't have threaded fasteners. So the same series of vehicle, and you have totally different shape bushings, and you got different numbers of bushings. This would be your earlier style 40 series that has the square bushings, but the later style has a round bushing like this. Got a top cushion, maybe a larger diameter than this. There's a steel sleeve in the middle, and then a bottom cushion. There's just a hole through the middle that you can run any kind of bolt you want through there as long as it fits. So you need to look, do you have round bushings or square bushings? And if you have the square bushings, are they rubber or polyurethane? We generally recommend that you replace the old rubber bushings because these FJ40s can be, from the late 60s through the 70s into the 80s. They're 40, 50-year-old vehicles, and this rubber is likely completely dry rotted and falling apart. So if you're considering doing a body lift, that would be a perfect time to replace these because you've got the body lifted up, you've got access to these, you can just take out the old ones, put in the new ones, put your body lift on, and replace your hardware, and you've got everything new. You've got new bushings, new hardware, and you've gotten rid of that 50-year-old dry rotted rubber, and you'll probably find you have a much better ride. This bushing will soak up a lot of that road vibration. If you have a piece of 50-year-old rubber that's hard as a hockey puck, that probably won't do any isolation between the road vibration and the body. So you'll probably notice a real improvement, like on washboard roads, things like that. If you've got one of these older FJ40s and you're looking at possibly doing a body lift or not, we can get you the kit with just the bushings, we can get you the kit with just the body lift, we can do body lift and bushings, and if you've got one of the round bushing vehicles, we can get you those. And so we put together a kit with 14 round bushings, and then the bushings have the upper bushing half and then the lower half. They include a steel sleeve, and the sleeve is there to limit the compression. So the idea is you put the bolt through here, and then when you tighten the bolt, these bushings compress until that sleeve bottoms out, and then that's what sets the compression on the bushing. And then you've got 14 new top washers to go on top there, so that's how the bushing goes in. Your body sits down on top. This sits on the frame bracket. You drop that through the hole in the frame bracket. You put the bottom half on, and then you drop your bolt through there and tighten it down until that sleeve contacts, and that's your new bushing. So yeah, the polyurethane makes a really good replacement for the old factory rubber bushings. The rubber tends to crack over time. The rubber kind of dries out and gets brittle, and then being that it's constantly under compression, it cracks and gradually loses its bounce, and at that point you don't have any cushion anymore. This cushion on top allows the body and the frame to move independently of each other. And then some of the 40 series have square bushings under the cab, and then they have round bushings under the bed. So some of the 40 series vehicles are set up kind of like a pickup. Where they have a little pickup bed in back, and they'll have round bushings under the pickup, square bushings under the cab. So yes, if you have a 40 series Toyota Landcruiser and you're interested in either replacing the body mount bushings or doing a body lift or doing any combination of those two, so I'll put a link to our webpage over here on the left side. You can check that out for more information, and it'll have contact information, all the various options we have for kits. And if you have any other questions, the contact information will be on the web page. You can get a hold of us through there. And if you have any other questions, you can leave that in the comment section down below. And as always, thanks for watching.